Umar and Islam trolling Merab because he wasn't allowed into the UFC PI while Umar was there. Denying the champ Merab entry is crazy. If you didn't have the lowest impulse control on the planet, I would agree with you. Both valid points. One thing Merab said was he was there to rehab an injury. He didn't state what it was or how severe it is, but it's probably not too severe, or else he wouldn't have let the UFC PI know about it and work on it. They fight in the co-main event of UFC 311 next month. Umar's undefeated. Merab is on an 11-fight win streak, 10 in a row in the bantamweight division. Nobody's ever done that before. Merab's 18-4, Umar 18-0. Merab is 34, Umar 29. Merab 5'6", Umar 5'8". Merab has a 68-inch reach and Umar 69. Merab wins most of his fights via decision, that's the blue bar. Very few by submission, that's the green bar, and some by knockout. Umar has a more balanced approach. Most of his victories are by decision and submission, and some knockouts in there too. This one I could definitely see going the full 25 minutes. Mackenzie Dern 2.5 weeks out from her fight with Amanda Hebus. That's the next UFC main event. Dern has to make 116 pounds in 17 days. Conor McGregor spoke about being in talks about boxing Logan Paul in India. Now it's trending towards Jake Paul in July, August, or September in India. That was the original choice they wanted. Jake, the Ambani family, wanted him first.
You're putting Indians on the map, dog. I grew up with Singhs. I grew up with Bains. Sasrikal, Salakuti, Pan, Short. You get it now? Yes. My best friends were Punjabi growing up. I fuck with Indians. I could cry because how much I like Indians, okay? That's why I don't like my friends being racist to each other.
I don't like anyone. No one's like you.
This is Lena Syed, the wife of Devin Haney, talking to rapper Young Thug.
I want you. I love you. Can you please start calling me again? I miss you. Please call me. I love you. Just call me later, please.
She says, that video was before I met my baby daddy, Devin Haney. I would never talk to Thug or any man. Calling your husband baby daddy says it all. GFL thinks they can solve some of the problems that Bellator fighters have, like Pitbull. GFL designed in part to avoid these kinds of issues. Fighters are athletes, and more importantly, people needn't be treated merely as a commodity. Hope there's a positive resolution for Pitbull. Pitbull was one of the Knockout of the Year nominees in Bellator, knocking out Jeremy Kennedy. He had a barrage of like 40 strikes to put away Kennedy. Patchy Mix also looking to get out of Bellator in 2025 and enter the UFC. He boasts 10 years in the game, 20-1 professional, 11-0 as an amateur, 23 finishes combined, and never been dropped or finished. The only guy to beat Islam Makhachev in his career, Adriano Martins, is fighting Friday in Russia. Fighting Alexander Sarnovsky, who's fighting his 51st MMA fight. Martins has been doing some training with Arman Sarukian, who's fighting Makhachev next. Makhachev has acknowledged that the loss to Martins was a pivotal moment in his career, teaching him valuable lessons about pacing and strategy. He admitted he initially approached fights with an overly aggressive mindset, believing he was unstoppable. Reflecting on that loss, he said, "That moment I was thinking nobody can stop me." He recognized this mentality led to the loss, and since then has developed a more measured approach focusing on distance management and fight dynamics.
Yeah, everyone's seen the video that we did when I was telling the story about Ariana, my little one, talking about someone breaking in and what if it's Islam. The funny video that everyone had a good laugh about. I guess Islam must have felt a little bit bad and sent some presents for the girls. And I remember he messaged me and he said, look, just tell them I'll never come to the house uninvited. So obviously a good human being, Islam, so I appreciate that. But yeah, it was all good fun. She's not really obviously terrified of that. She was just stirring me up. But it was a funny story, and thank you for that. That means a lot. And I'm sure they're going to appreciate it. Cheers.
Jacqueline Amarine may start fighting as Jacqueline Park. She just got married in Vegas to Alexander Park. They've been together for over 2.5 years. She has a 9-1 record, very dangerous on the ground, especially with the armbar. 4 of 9 wins by armbar, 2 of 3 victories in the UFC by armbar. Next 3 ONE Championship cards, 170, 171, and 172, January, February, and March. New official poster for Rizin 49 on the 31st of this month. Former UFC title challenger Horiguchi is on that card. Former UFC flyweight Jose Shorty Torres is on that card, taking on Makoto Shinryu. Torres holds a win over Amir Albazi, who's ranked number 3 in the UFC flyweight division.
What's up, everyone? Merry Christmas Eve. I appreciate all the love and support. Can't wait to be in Japan December 31st to fight Rizin, but representing Brave. And when I tell you I'm in shape, dude, cutting back down, like, I'm in shape. Thank you so much for all the love and support, guys. I appreciate y'all. I'm telling you, I'm in the best physical condition I've ever been. Thank you so much to Miguel Gonzalez, everyone here in Mexico City. And again, enjoy time with family. Merry Christmas Eve. Everyone be safe. Check on everyone. And thank you so much for all the support. See you all in Japan.
Former UFC featherweight Makwan Amirkhani fighting in Finland on Saturday. This is a catchweight bout of 150 pounds. His opponent, Fernando Flores, has a record of 12-12.
Definitely.
Lauren Murphy taking on Natty Boss at Submission Hunter Pro 95 on January 19th. It's in Houston, Texas. Lauren Murphy hasn't fought in about 2 years now. She's had injuries. Her last fight was against Jessica Andrade. Took a beating in that one, but was tough, survived. But some of the scorecards were crazy in that fight. 30-25, 30-25, 30-26. So she survived 2 10-8 rounds. 4 Darce chokes in the UFC this year. Top left, Chase Hooper over Vyacheslav Borshev, although Borshev said he didn't tap. Top right, Makhachev over Poirier in their title fight. Bottom left, Padilla over Pajuela. And bottom right, Jazz Davicius over Ariana De Silva. Jazz Davicius tells me she doesn't know why the UFC didn't put her on this bout list, but she is fighting Bueno Silva on that card. Bueno Silva's dropping down to 125 for that fight. Luis Garuli, who won on the Contender Series on 7 days' notice, tells me he's looking to make his UFC debut in February or March. Just got tested by USADA urine sample and dried blood spot sample, which were clean.
Superstitions. I don't really have any superstitions, but I have a routine that normally before I fight I would listen to some music and just go for a walk by myself and just get into a good headspace. And what's next for me is my fight in Dublin on April 26th, and then after that I would love to fight for the Cage Warriors flyweight title. They're my next 2 big goals now. My fight in April and the flyweight title. Thank you.